To Mr. Floyd's channeling channel, where I channel Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. Here we are at the park. Can't really see the mountains. It's kind of cloudy. Haven't had the best weather, but grateful. Spring will spring at some point. We had spring earlier when you saw the videos with Huda and the eagle. That was our early spring, and now it's our late winter. Grateful. Not in Alaska or something, so it could be colder. Always look for the grateful side of things. Your universe, how you frame it, and what you state will become. You can be in the old story of all your negatives and what you didn't have and all the lack, or you can be in the new story where all the negatives are really just positives that push you forward. It's on how you want to frame it, but that's up to you. What are you doing in your universe right now? What are you leaving behind? That's really going to be the topic of this video. I didn't have a specific topic. Stream of consciousness. I think too many YouTubers actually sit down and write up a full script anymore. You just tap into the flow and it'll go. So at this point, what are you leaving behind on April 8th? With the space in between here, it's Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain stated there. You have a choice. This is your golden 2 weeks here. It's kind of like the empty space in between. You can do nothing. The universe will take away what it needs to at some point, or you can choose to actively create and take away in your own universe. That's going to be up to you. For myself, there's a few things I'm going to need to mention on the channel, mind you. Procrastination being one I definitely will mention on the channel, that I want to leave behind. It's funny, I was going to Aaron Daltrey, Aaron and Victor. I was going to not go to the park. I was getting lazy and it was raining, and you can see it's not the best weather here. So I was going to go to the park, but I didn't want to go to the park. So I got in the shower and turned on Aaron's video, and it was about overcoming fear and laziness and going and doing what you need to do. And the more you do it, the more you overcome your fears and continue to do it easier with more joy and more enthusiasm because there's no fear. And so here we are. What are you giving away to the universe when we cross over on the eclipse? What of you do you want to leave behind? For myself, it's procrastination. I keep saying I got all these ideas for the channel, but I'm not doing a lot. So yeah, I want to leave that behind. Grateful. I got out today. It's about getting up and getting out and doing. But procrastination is a big thing I want to leave behind. Fear, I want to leave behind. That and worry. Trust. I don't want to leave behind trust. I want to gain trust. I want to step into that version of source, that who I am, that I can be of trust in my universe, that I can go, okay, I put myself and my foot forward, and I trust that my universe will take care of me. All you got to do is the 20%. That's the great thing. This is kind of a boring looking video. It's not very, you can't see the mountains. It's not very, it's kind of gray out. But from my end, can you trust your universe? Can you go, these are the things I need to leave behind in order to be part of the new earth? Don't give up. You matter. Not sure what this box is by any stretch, but it's been here for a while. But I do love that. And you do matter. Don't give up on yourself. Wherever you are in your universe is where you are exactly meant to be. We sit here and fight ourselves and our universe and everything else. Really, it's a matter of accepting where you are, looking inside yourself in these 2 weeks to go, okay, what's not working anymore? What doesn't fit in my frame? What do I want and or need to get rid of in order to be my highest and most best self? For myself, I'm writing it out. I'm going to write it out and say, okay, as of April 8th, these are the things that are going away so that I can be a better person. My lack of organization, that's going away. I need to set up a time schedule, a morning routine. These are things, we're all in that space where we know, at least a lot of us are, where we know the shift has to occur. Are you making that shift, or are you in the old? I watched this tarot reader, and she's like, are you in the old or are you in the new? And I could not figure that out for the longest time. And it's not about being in the old, if you do old actions, whatever. It's about your thinking. Are you new? Is your thinking new? Or is your thinking old? Are you thinking in lack? Or are you thinking in abundance? Are you thinking in positives for your future? Or are you thinking that your future is not going to be what you want it to be? It's really up to you and your universe how you choose to see it. In the silence, that's when you can hear it. The answers come. We're all so worried, this and that. We just slow down, take looks inside ourselves at what needs to change, allow the release to happen. Miracles do happen. Ground in love. We're always grounded in fear. You get up in the morning, ask for more love in your universe. When you go to sleep at night, thank the universe for the love that you have in your universe. We make things so complicated. We give our power away to others. We don't stand in our own frame. It's easy to get lost in other people's thoughts and ideas and what shoulds and should nots. This is the biggest opportunity since, at least from my end, energy-wise, starting my ascension back in 2014, 15. Really before that. Before 2012, when I started noticing the Matrix. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, from your end, what are you doing in this golden 2 weeks? What can you leave behind? How can you reframe your universe in these next 2 weeks? This is the opportunity. You want the new earth. When we cross the line on the 8th, after the eclipse, that's where I don't think there's no true bifurcation. You're not going to see like people disappear, but you're going to see either you're standing in frame in yourself, understanding that the Matrix is what it is and that you are a sovereign source on earth who creates your own universe and can be within your own universe however you choose, regardless of what the collective in the Matrix wants or is doing. Or you can ignore everything and allow yourself to do nothing and let the collective in the Matrix sweep you up. It's truly up to you. That's what the new earth is. It's those who are doing and those who are being dragged along through the Matrix in a lot of ways. Where do you want to stand? April 8th is your spot. When I cross that date for myself, I leave a lot of things on the table. I just drop them. Why? Because I don't want to be that person anymore. This is that time. If there's something that you don't want to be, you don't have to hold on to it. Let it go. As of April 8th, if you cross that date and you're still holding on to it, let's see, you can't get rid of anything. Changes is always up to you. What I will state is that if you want to make a deeper change in your universe, you can do so. Just allow it. But these energies are supporting you in making that change now. This may have been a little rambled, but it's one of my first rambling videos. So we're trying new things, and I'm grateful. That's what these 2 weeks could also be about. Are you trying new things? Are you seeing what works and what doesn't work in your own universe? Stand up. It's, you know what this time feels like? You've heard this phrase before, I'm sure. It's time to pull up your big boy or your big girl pants, so to speak, and step up. And that's what I'm feeling. I don't know about you, but I hope whatever you decide to do as it comes to, we'll zoom in over here. the eclipse and the change. Whatever you decide to do in your universe. Also learning how to use this gimbal here. Just accept it. If you make no change, then you accept who and where you are. If you choose to make a change, lean into it. Ask your guides. Ask Archangel Raphael. Ask Saint Germain. Ask Archangel Michael for help. You are never, ever alone. Whether you think you are or not, you're not. I love you. This was rambly. It'll get better. But you got to start somewhere, right? So here we go. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. Please remember, you create everything in your universe. If you want to create a better universe for yourself, find out what's not working in your universe that you would want to change first. It's not that complicated. We make things so complicated because we're attached to all our traumas in our dense trauma body. The traumas do not represent you in any form or fashion. You are not your traumas. You are not your mother or your father's dramas. You are source love. I love you. Love yourself. Stay awesome. These will get better. Everybody's first this is like one of my first totally free-form videos, just like walking and talking. So there's no ego to interrupt it or anything. So yeah, these will get better. More to come. Like I said, I'm going to try to post at least 4 to 5 outside videos a week and at least 1 or 2 channelings a week. So I want to crank this up here. We are open for business. If you want a live channeling with Saint Germain, you want a session, I can't tell you what your universe is going to look like, or I can't tell you your future. Neither can Saint Germain. You create your future with your actions. But what I can tell you is I can help Saint Germain, and I can help you to see where your universe is blocked, to see why you're not creating your future, and to see what traumas and what you are holding onto your dense trauma body, that you are allowing to hold onto your dense trauma body, that you're not releasing. All right. I'm going to let this here at 12:22. That's awesome. All right. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. These will get better. When the weather gets better, we're not going to be just at the park. All those mountains out there. Ever seen Rocky Mountain National Park? All right. Much love. See you in the next.